Delivered by the Kerr YMCA, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Pleasure, but I present our class's valedictorian. He pushed himself academically all 4 years of his high school career, and through his hard work, earned the highest academic achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, your valedictorian, Joseph Smith.
My fellow classmates of 2010, I take off my hats to you all. High school is a whirlwind of ups and downs, and only through our hard work and perseverance do we all make it here. Freshman year, I never saw myself standing before you all, giving the valedictorian speech. Days go by slowly when you feel like a nobody. Making the transition into my freshman year overwhelmed me more than all of you can imagine. At first, I didn't know how to get through. Waking up each morning became a task, surviving class is an immense hurdle, and walking alone through the hallways at night. I spent every minute of every day without a single friend, always just me and my textbooks. I gave up all hope that I'd find somebody to confide in. Just as I was ready to succumb to the heavy weight solitude placed upon my shoulders, God sent me a lifeline. That lifeline was a kid in my grade. I'd seen him before. He was the football jock type, the kind with a lot of friends. You all know him as Gabriel, but I know him as my best friend. He reached out to me in the time that I could not find the good in anything anymore. To this day, I still respect how he was able to humble himself and help a loser like me. As I walked home one Friday, I was jumped by a group of students. They tormented and harassed me. They called me geek, loser, four-eyes, and freak. Adding to the hurt that I already carried, instead of just walking by, he stopped, helped me off the ground, handed me my glasses, and walked me home. Gabriel and I became close friends over the next several weeks. Instead of just ignoring me at school, he introduced me to all of his friends. He even taught me how to play football, which I admit that it must take a lot of patience. But I ended up being pretty okay. Gabriel started really looking to coach me. Gabriel took me under his wings and even showed me how to talk to girls. Through this example of humility, his friends became my friends, and my entire outlook on life changed. Throughout the rest of high school, he and I remained incredibly close. He always has been, always will be my best friend. Someone I can confide in, always have fun with. Even now, as I prepare for Georgetown and he gets ready for Duke, I'm confident our friendship will survive. I know no matter what the distance, I will always be able to rely on Gabriel. I am not exaggerating the slightest bit when I say Gabriel served as my lifeline that Friday. I went home that day without the intent of ever returning to school. To this day, I still remember every moment of it as if it were yesterday. I planned everything meticulously. I cleared my locker to lighten the burden of my parents, wrote a note to my family apologizing for my weakness, and to those who caused my pain to become steep. All that I had left to do was take that long hike home alone. The entire walk home, my mind sank deeper into darkness, convincing myself that living with this hurt wasn't worth it anymore. I prepared myself to do the unthinkable. It was the weakest and darkest moment of my life. I had every intention of committing suicide. And in 2 minutes, Gabriel stopped to help me, gave me a kind smile, and walked me home. I realized now hope was lost, humbled by the thought that a complete stranger would stop for me. Gabriel's random act of kindness is why I stand here today. Never underestimate the power of your actions. With one small gesture, you can change a person's life. God put us in each other's lives to impact one another in some way. Look for God in others.
Philippians 2:3 states, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility consider others better than yourselves." We challenge each and every one of you to do what Gabriel did and humble yourselves throughout your daily lives and up on this mountain. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. We are all equal in the eyes of God. We as leaders were placed on this beautiful mountain for a reason. To make a difference. To make the change that you wish to see in the world. It starts with you. Take a look at yourself. Leave your statuses at the door. Your popularity behind you. Make it your goal to humble yourselves every single day so that you may strive to lead and to serve others. When you came in this morning, you were given a bracelet. I would like you to take that bracelet and tie it to the person next to you. This is a reminder to humble yourselves every day and to show your kindness and love through your leadership. Please bow your heads and pray with me. God, we thank you for this day, the weather, and this beautiful mountain that you have given us. We thank you for the opportunity to be a leader. I pray that you help us in our daily struggle to humble ourselves and show your love as you have for us. I ask that you keep us all safe as we finish out this amazing week. Amen.
Amen.
You are dismissed.